Ever wondered what makes blockchain technology so secure and transparent? At its core, blockchain is a decentralized and distributed ledger system. It allows for the secure and transparent recording of transactions across a network of computers, or nodes. This technology was initially designed as the backbone for Bitcoin, the world's first cryptocurrency. But don't let that limit your understanding. Blockchain's potential stretches far beyond the realm of digital currencies. Imagine a world where not just money, but anything of value can be moved and stored securely and privately. From voting systems to supply chains, healthcare to finance, the applications are endless. This is the promise of blockchain technology. Its decentralized nature, coupled with its security and transparency, makes it a revolutionary tool for the digital age. Now that we've established what blockchain is, let's delve into its key features. First up, we have decentralization. The cornerstone of blockchain technology, decentralization, departs dramatically from traditional systems. Picture the conventional setup where a single entity, say a bank or government, holds the reins and controls the ledger. It's like one chef in the kitchen calling all the shots. Now imagine a scenario where the kitchen is run by multiple chefs, each holding a copy of the same recipe and ensuring the dish turns out just right. That's decentralization for you. In a blockchain, the ledger isn't controlled by one single entity. Instead, it's spread across a network of computers, also known as nodes. Each node in this network holds a copy of the entire blockchain. This setup diminishes the risk of a single point of failure and fosters a more democratic and transparent system. So it's not just one entity calling the shots, but a whole network of computers. Next, we have the actual blocks and chains. This is where the magic of blockchain really comes into play. Let's break it down. Imagine a bustling marketplace, where transactions are happening left, right, and center. In the world of blockchain, these transactions are grouped together in what we call a block. But these blocks don't exist in isolation. Oh no, they are meticulously linked to the block that came before them, forming a chain. It's like a digital version of a pearl necklace, each pearl representing a block, each thread the link that ties them all together. This chain of blocks is not just for show, it forms the complete chronological transaction history of the marketplace. And here's the kicker, this record is immutable. That means it's virtually impossible to change or tamper with. It's a permanent, unalterable record of each and every transaction that ever took place. Indeed, it's a chain of blocks that creates an immutable record of transactions. Now let's talk about the role of cryptography. This is the secret sauce that keeps everything secure and trustworthy in the blockchain world. Cryptography, derived from the Greek words kryptos and graphene, meaning hidden and writing, is a method of protecting information by transforming it into an unreadable format. Only those who possess a secret key can decode it. In the context of blockchain, cryptographic techniques are used to secure the data within each block and ensure the integrity of the entire blockchain. Here's how it works. When a transaction is made, it is encoded into a digital signature using cryptographic algorithms. This signature is unique to the transaction and acts as a seal of authenticity. It's like a fingerprint, one of a kind and impossible to forge. Once a block of transactions is completed, it's given a unique code known as a hash. This hash is a product of complex mathematical calculations and is virtually impossible to reverse engineer. Each block also contains the hash of the previous block, creating a chain of blocks, hence the term blockchain. This chaining of blocks through hashes not only establishes the order of transactions, but also makes the blockchain tamper-resistant. If someone tries to alter a transaction, the hash of the block will change, breaking the chain and alerting the network. Thus, cryptography ensures that the data within the blockchain remains unaltered and secure. Another key feature is the consensus mechanism. In the world of blockchain, consensus mechanisms play a crucial role. They are the protocols that ensure all nodes are synchronized with each other and agree on which blocks are valid and which are not. This is essential to maintain the integrity and security of the blockchain. Let's break it down a little further. Imagine a room full of people, each maintaining their own ledger of transactions. For any new transaction to be added, most of them must agree that it is valid. This is a basic example of how a consensus mechanism works on a blockchain network. Now, there are several types of consensus mechanisms, each with its own pros and cons. The most common ones are proof of work and proof of stake. Proof of work, or POW, requires nodes to solve complex mathematical puzzles, a process known as mining. The first one to solve the puzzle gets to add the new block to the chain. This mechanism, while secure, is energy-intensive. On the other hand, proof of stake, or POS, selects nodes to validate blocks based on the number of coins they hold and are willing to stake as a bet they believe the block to be valid. This approach is less energy-intensive than POW but has its own set of challenges. So, a consensus mechanism is what keeps everyone on the same page. It's the democratic heart of blockchain technology, ensuring everyone's agreement on each and every transaction. Moving on, we have smart contracts. Now, these aren't your traditional paper and ink agreements. Smart contracts are a revolutionary concept, bringing contract law into the digital age. They are self-executing contracts with the agreement's terms directly written into lines of code. Let's imagine a simple scenario. Say you're buying a digital artwork online. A smart contract for this transaction would include the agreement terms such as the price, the artwork's digital signature, and the conditions for the sale. This contract is then added to the blockchain. Now here's where the magic happens. When the conditions of the contract are met, like once your payment is verified, the smart contract automatically executes. The digital artwork is transferred to you, and the payment goes to the seller. No middlemen, no waiting period, just a swift, secure transaction. The beauty of smart contracts lies in their automation and efficiency. They reduce the need for intermediaries, minimize the risk of error, and can save time and costs. And the best part, everything is transparent and verifiable on the blockchain. Ethereum, a blockchain platform, deserves a special mention here. It's widely known for its robust support for smart contracts, allowing developers to create and deploy complex contracts on its network. But Ethereum isn't the only player in the game. Many other blockchain platforms are now exploring smart contracts, amplifying their potential impact. Smart contracts, therefore, are the epitome of efficiency and automation. Finally, let's talk about transparency and immutability. Two words you might not use in your everyday conversation, but in the world of blockchain, they're as common as salt and pepper on a dinner table. Transparency in blockchain refers to the visibility of information. When we say blockchain is transparent, we mean that the details of transactions are open for everyone in the network to see. Think about it like a public library, where anyone can walk in and read any book they want. The titles of the books, their authors, and the contents are all out there, available to everyone. That's how information on a blockchain is. But here's the twist. The level of transparency isn't the same for all blockchains. It's adjustable, just like the volume knob on your radio. This means the visibility of information can be dialed up or down based on the design of a particular blockchain. Some blockchains are like an open book, while others, especially private ones, can be more like a secret diary. Now, let's move on to immutability. Immutability, in the simplest terms, is about unchangeability. Once a transaction is recorded on a blockchain, it's like a tattoo. It's there to stay. This isn't some random feature, it's a core characteristic of blockchain technology. It's what makes blockchain a reliable ledger system. Why is immutability important? Well, think about it. If you knew that the records of transactions could be tampered with or altered, would you trust that system? Probably not. Immutability ensures that once a transaction is confirmed and added to the blockchain, it's almost impossible to change or remove it. This feature provides the assurance that the history of transactions is accurate and trustworthy. So, with transparency and immutability, blockchain ensures everyone sees the same thing, and once it's there, it stays there. In conclusion, blockchain technology is a game changer. Its decentralized nature, cryptographic security, and consensus mechanisms ensure the integrity and transparency of digital transactions. Features like smart contracts open new avenues for automation and efficiency. Beyond cryptocurrencies, blockchain's potential is being explored in industries like finance, supply chain, healthcare, and even voting systems. This revolutionary technology is reshaping our digital world, providing a secure and transparent platform for transactions. Indeed, blockchain technology is revolutionizing how we think about security and transparency in digital